Jax, a most unexpected visitor to our holy halls. Is it fate that in these troubled times you have found your way back to us?
Again we meet with dark clouds hanging over us. Little has changed since we took up arms against our common enemy.
At that time, you spoke of mankind's impending doom, and of those who would cause it. It shames me to think of how little heed I gave your wise words.
Forget it. I've had moments of doubt myself.
And out there, the invaders build their towers of destruction. Exactly what you tried to warn us of.
Actions are what count. We must think about our future. How to destroy this enemy.
That's exactly what we're doing. Now the wounds inflicted upon us have healed. We have rallied ourselves and are planning our resurgence.
I brought Nasty with me. Right now she's a Morcon messenger.
Ah yes, Nasty. I remember her. A commander who valiantly led our troops against the Alb offensive in Ignadon. What can I do for you today?
Is it true that you clerics got yourselves kicked out of your precious horde in Ignadon after all?
Yes, well, one of the many burdens we must bear these days. It pains us to think of such a loss, the technical advancements we achieved in the Horde. And yet, if we had stayed, we would likely all have perished. One of those invader strongholds landed right at the entrance to the city, destroying almost everything.
Is that the real reason you left the Horde? Isn't it true that when the Albs invaded, they kicked your asses so hard you ran straight for the hills?
Careful now.
I cannot deny what she says. It was a choice we made. It was our only choice if we wish to ensure our survival.
Ha! You gave up at the first sign of trouble, and after all those fools put their lives on the line for you.
Did you come here purely to insult us?
Insult a coward like you. Wasted breath. What's left of your pathetic little tin-man army will be a heaping pile of scrap metal before long anyway. If it's not the Albs that do it, it'll be the swarm of creatures those invaders are spewing all over.
That is enough. This conversation is over.
Hey, look, we've got company. Get over here! I'm right here! That Fucking cleric. Sending his machines after us?
Why'd you have to provoke him?
Oh, now you're on his side? They came after you too, you know.
You were the target. I was just in the way.
Whatever.
That your idea of negotiation? Getting everyone so pissed that they try and kill you?
Hey, back off. If people can't deal with a little truth, that's their problem.
Oh, bullshit. You were just looking to start a fight.
As if I asked for your fucking opinion. Unbelievable.
Just keep in mind, when people get pissed at you, they try and kill me too.
Yeah. I'll let you know when I'm ready for the next faction, okay? For now, I just want to train and let off some steam.
Guess I can't.
Don't waste your breath.
about the... Got a few.
Ugh, great. Any more motors you find?
That isn't enough.
Shh. Let's get one thing straight. I've got a life to protect. I'm a tech...
The Scions at the Infinite Sky structures have been dealt with.
Is that so? Unexpected. And this new force of yours is responsible?
Yeah, more or less.
I've been investigating this force. They reside in the Bastion here in Caracas, and call themselves the Sixth Power, correct? Awfully presumptuous name for a mob of heathens struggling to survive. I cannot fathom how they overpowered the Skyans. I assume you played a role in this. Well?
It's not about individuals.
Just as I thought. Interesting. So, I assume you want me to agree to a temporary...
It'd benefit everyone.
Well, fortunately for you, the Morcons don't have the resources to fight on multiple fronts simultaneously. We also need time to regroup after our recent activities. If you want to avoid tensions escalating early, I suggest you set a few things straight with your people in the Bastion.
So what are your conditions for a non-aggression pact with the Sixth Power?
First, you must take charge of the faction. I don't trust you yet, but recent events have shown you have strength and guile, and I can respect that.
That all?
You will also report all of the Sixth Power's activities to me. And just so we're clear, I have very skilled informants.
Yeah, I noticed.
Play with an open hand. I want to see your cards at all times. If I believe you're hiding anything, your little band of misfits will find itself right to the top of my to-eradicate list. Clear? So, what is the situation up there?
Okay.
Go on.
There's a personal matter I have to deal with, related to Dark Elex and the Skyant's DNA fragments. Could take a while. The Sixth Power is a pioneering force, but it's nowhere near ready to take on the Skyans. I keep checking in with the leaders, making sure everything's going smoothly. There's also the little matter of the non-aggression pact with the Morcons. We can't risk you stabbing us in the back.
Interesting. Very interesting. I look forward to your next report. Of course, my agents will verify all this before I make any decisions.
There's a the Sixth... I keep...
Wow, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. This is getting...
Speculation. Enemy aware of current ship recovery operation.
Yeah? You think?
Increased deployment of enemy forces in relevant areas.
We can handle it. Well, that was certainly... Let's go.
Following, Commander. System optimization initiated. Recommend environmental analysis.
Let's go.
Following, Commander. New weapons check recommended.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
System optimization initiated. Recommend environmental analysis. Control node chips found and eliminated.
And any other news?
Speculation. Skyan computational technology modeled on humanoid brain. Data exchange between living brain and former technology highly possible.
So we could hook a human brain directly to the machines?
Analysis. Skyan lifeforms similar to humans. Brain power approximately equivalent.
You know, that makes sense. They don't seem that alien to me. There's something very human about their behavior. I'd be very interested in knowing who's controlling these neural networks. Did they actually incorporate living beings into their systems and formers to control them? Or do they still depend on artificial algorithms and consoles, control them manually like we do?
Information insufficient for accurate extrapolation.
Then we look for more data. Report back once you find more chips.
Initiating search algorithm. Warning. Mutant activity detected in this area. Cause unknown.
Good to know. I'll be careful.
You won't get away from me! Murderer!
Structures exhibit extensive instability and blind spots.
What's that supposed to mean?
Increased risk of ambush, falling rock, toxic debris. Dangerous.
Okay, got it. I need to be careful.
Warning, risk of falling.
I can see that for myself.
Shit.
Hey, I'm ready to do some more
What about talking to Kaya?
Nah, let's save the Berserkers. I want to try the Albs first. Which means you have to get me FaceTime with Elex or Ekrom.
Can't you do this one on your own?
Oh, sure. Leave me to start another war with the Albs. Real smart.
You're not filling me with confidence here.
Just shut your pie hole and take me to Ekrom. From what I hear, he spends most of his time in the Ignodon ruins.
That doesn't sound very specific.
Let's get going.
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion.
Besides, who else would possibly claim to be Wardek but Wardek himself?
So these Ignodon Albs, are they the same as the ones back at the Ice Palace?
They've changed since the war with the Free People. Learned plenty, too. How's it been, living with them?
We Albs are the most advanced people on Magellan. Who but we has the right to shape the planet's future?
How's it been, living with the Morcons?
It's easy. There's no messing around. No bullshit. People talk straight and tell you...
Oh, one more thing.
Ah, I see that she is a representative of the Morcons.
And I see that you're one of those chalky-ass oppressive fucks who thinks he's better than everybody else.
Oh no.
Wait, something's not right here. That beast wants trouble! Yeah? If they're so clever, then why are they sitting on a powder keg at Ignite?
Change isn't easy. There's disagreements.
Don't say a fucking word.
I don't get it. What is wrong with you? Are you trying to antagonize the rest of Magellan? Or just see how far you can push them all?
I know what I'm doing, okay?
What is the point of all this craziness? What's it for? I don't buy that you want to improve relations between the factions.
Wouldn't expect you to understand. Your job is to get me in to talk to them. The rest is none of your business.
Fine. If that's what it takes.
Just got one more call to make anyway. The Berserkers in Tavar. I'll let you know. Then you can...
There's that diplomatic touch again.
You can scurry along now. Time for some weapons training.
Hey! I call it the butter knife, because it will cut through your enemies like a hot knife through butter.
Seriously.
You don't like the name? You can change it for all I care. I don't care what it's called. Well, what you waiting for? Try it out. Let me know what it's like in combat when the champ... I better get going now. We'll...
Hey, Dex?
Yeah?
I'll make it up to you someday, okay? All that time I missed with you.
You're my father, and you're a good guy, so I'm very proud of you. But I hope you'll be there when I need you.
I'll do my best, I promise.
Cool. Maybe that's enough.
Right. Let's get our asses to Thompson Town. We can hunt down your next desert devil.
I wish they were just desert devils. The creatures, I mean. Anyway, let's go. He must be holed up here somewhere. We'll keep looking until we find him. May take a while to find him.
The guy we're looking for. What's his name?
Bender. His name is Bender. We used to call him Trickster, too. He was good at all kinds of shit. Gambling, women, taking money straight from someone's pocket.
Damn it. Dawkins. That bastard lousy scientist. He already tried to control me once. His damned control chip is in my head. Thankfully, he shut it off 2 years after the war against the Alps.
Crappy fortifications. Practically anyone could walk through here in those days.
The infection. I'd already forgotten about it again. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
It's hard to believe that people ever lived here.
Yeah? Why's that?
Look at the height of these things. There must have been thousands. Better get your gun ready. Start looking. I'm right behind you.
Hey, is that Bully?
Yeah, maybe.
Wow, fucking nuts! I haven't seen you in forever, man. How's it going? You still Baxter's little lapdog?
Fuck off. You know what happened.
Well, that's the price you pay, having that sweet bodyguard gig, I guess.
Didn't you say you were Baxter's right-hand man?
Yeah, Baxter's got a lot of those. It depends on who he needs at the time.
What are you doing in here? You're not hanging in this shithole because of me, are you?
Actually, I am. I've got a message from the Duke. He says he's finished with all the preparations for your next big job.
Huh. Sounds good. He say anything else?
He gave me a password for you.
Okay, let me guess. The calf is ready for slaughter. I get that right?
Sounds like you've got everything under control then. My work here is done.
Hold on a sec. You don't have a fucking clue what this job is, do you?
Nope. Baxter said I'm not taking part in anything big and exciting right now.
Ah, yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, I won't tempt you with the juicy details.
Yeah, better not. It'll just fuck it up for both of us. I've got enough bullshit trouble already.
I can see that. You're talking about your little friend here? Let me guess. Another babysitting job?
Kinda, but that's a whole other story.
Gotcha. Well, let me get going. I got work to do now. Have fun with whatever it is you're doing. Later.
How many people were in the gang?
4. There were 4 Desert Devils. Okay, there was a 5th Desert Devil for a bit, but he's gone.
Where is he?
Rumor is he got into one of the Alps raiders and crashed it. I also heard he went north with his brother. No idea. He's gone. That's all I know. Anyway, we've got one more Desert Devil to find. He's the last one His name is Ted. I'll let you...
new location detected.
More Skyan control node chips?
Acknowledged.
Great. Finally be able to find out who's controlling the Skyan neural networks.
Possibility acknowledged.
Possibility? I don't get a probability this time?
Insufficient analysis of current situation.
Are you on energy saver mode?
Insufficient analysis.
Whatever. Yeah, good one.
Skyan scout troop detected in building complex directly ahead.
I'm getting tired of these fuckers. Let's bust some alien heads. Ugh, shit.
Acknowledged, Commander. Increased neural system fluctuation detected. Analysis. Skyan controlled node chips enhanced.
Well, okay then. Maybe that means more info once we steal them.
Interrogative. Is current equipment sufficient?
Guess we're about to find out. About to find out. About to find out.
Report. Soldiers' neural systems show evidence of multiple connections occurring immediately before destruction.
What? Their own neural systems?
Run supposition. Skyans have ability to link own minds to their computers.
Is everything okay? You're being really weird.
Negative. Analysis of recent interactions reveals increased efficiency results from use of conversational expressions.
You mean you can answer my stupid questions quicker and get the conversation finished?
Commander, analysis insufficiently complex.
But not wrong, huh? Well, anyway. The Skyans are linking themselves with their machines. It's still nothing groundbreaking. Reminds me of Dawkins and the hybrid. Still, I'd love to know. How much control do the Skyans have over themselves and their machines? Or is it like it was for Dawkins? Merging with the machine means losing some of yourself.
Suggestion. Further scanning will help determine question. This unit will report next location as soon as possible.
Good. Do that. Run system analysis.
Analyzing. Main protocol optimized.
I'm in. Well, no.
You got a minute?
Of course.
Had a talk with the guys at the fort. Got myself a new job.
Really? What did your father have to say about it?
Ever since you found my mother, Ulf's staying out of the way, sticking to the shadows. It hasn't exactly gone unnoticed. Seems like I finally earned some goodwill from the other warlords. Someone obviously realized I'm up for a little more responsibility again.
Kaya, maybe.
That's what I thought, but I asked the warlords, and it wasn't her.
I know her well. It's not really her style anyway.
All that matters is that I have a chance to prove myself again, and I sure as hell don't want to screw it up.
So what's this new job at the fort?
Well, some warriors are keeping track of a group of Skyanids that just showed up in Tavar. I'm supposed to help them, take care of the Skyanids. What do you think? Want to lend a hand?
I wouldn't miss it.
I knew I could count on you. All right, let's go. Looks like we got here just in time. We gotta move or there'll be nothing left of the troop.
Say the word.
Draw your weapon. These things don't take prisoners.
Who knows how long this will last?
Damn it, this looks not great.
Watch your back.
Come here, scum!
They said. This looks like a goddamn herd.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting less.
Shit! I think there's more. Eyes up, over there! They just keep coming. I'll try and hold this position. Hey, they're all over us here!
Keep going. Don't stop. Grind.
Damn, they just keep coming! Damn it, this looks not great. Father.
My son.
You're here?
Damn right I'm here. And I'm going to save your sorry ass.
Oh, look who suddenly cares what happens to me. Come on.
Now look, I know I have a lot to make up for, son. If that's even possible.
But why? Why now?
The last few days have really opened my eyes. So many things I'm only now starting to understand. What I did to you and your mother all those years. I'm saying I'm sorry. It's not easy for me to...
Yeah, I can see that. Father.
This is all very touching, but we need to go. They will send more of their creatures.
Your companion is right. We have to return to protect our people. You're a hell of a warrior, Fox. You fought bravely, son. We need you at the fort. I need you. Come with me. Be my right-hand man.
Maybe one day I will. But I still have a debt to repay. I owe this man. He's my captain, my mentor, my friend. As long as he needs me, I'll be right there by his side. It's the only way I can repay everything he's done for me.
Very well, my boy. I'll be waiting for you at the fort. In Magellan's name, we will see each other again.
Yes, Father. We will.
Better not. Damn.
Phil! Thank you. May the brave warrior in you always prevail. In Magellan's name.
How you doing? You okay?
I have no freaking clue how to process any of this, to be honest. I just know it's gonna take a long time before I can ever start trusting my father. If I can ever trust him at all. First, I want to pay you back for everything you've done. So let's forget about all that and concentrate on what matters. We have a lot to do. But again, thank you, Jax. Couldn't be better. Things are really...
Well. Well. Ugh, my head. This damn infection. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Think it's about time to pay the... You coming?
So I can get you into the fort?
Well, yeah, that's how... What's wrong? Yeah. The sooner... Must really sting, not being the Alb's golden boy anymore, huh?
I was never really in charge of the ice palace.
I can take...
Wait a second, that's it.
I got what I wanted, and I don't need you.
So what?
'Cause I sure as shit don't need you.
Something's not right. Something's not right with Nasty. Nothing in this world is as mysterious as a woman. It looks like she's in one of her self-destructive phases again. I should really talk about it with Kaya. Maybe.
I was there when we laid the foundations of...
It's old.
Why? Is that tramp causing trouble again? Go on, tell me. What did she do this time?
I just don't understand what she's up to. She's been having me take her to all the heads of the different factions. And each time it ends in total disaster.
Hardly surprising. She was never one for diplomacy. All right, go on. What happened?
The last meeting was with the berserkers at the fort.
What? You took her to see Rat?
We never made it that far. All she's done since we got there is watch people coming in and out. Like she's waiting for someone.
And you just left her alone there?
Well, yeah, why wouldn't I?
Have you lost your mind? That woman is volatile. She could explode at any moment.
Maybe. But how much damage could one warrior do?
You know she was just using you, don't you? This whole diplomacy plan was just a trick, and a poor one at that. Her true purpose has little to do with negotiating with faction leaders.
Yeah, I worked that out for myself. But what is her real plan?
Well, I can only speculate, but I've spoken to some of the Abandoned, and they described her departure from the fort a few years ago. Believe me, it wasn't pleasant. I wouldn't be surprised if that has something to do with Nasty being back there.
But why would she want to return now?
Her time at the fort is ancient history. I doubt anyone there cares about it. But that doesn't mean she doesn't care. Maybe she just needed time to prepare. She has trained hard since she joined us. And it would seem she's ready.
What was her crime back when she was an outlaw?
That's what's so curious. She didn't do anything. But shortly after the war with the Albs, people started talking behind her back. A number of sordid stories and embarrassing incidents came to light. She went from being feared and respected to being mocked. Her reputation with the outlaws was in ruins. And whatever protection being the Duke of Tavar's twin sister gave her, it was gone. She was suddenly on the hit list of every lowlife who knew how to hold a weapon the right way. Staying at the fort was no longer an option. If she hadn't fled, she would likely have been killed.
Why didn't you tell me that sooner?
As if you'd ever been interested in Nasty's flaws. No, you've always let her get away with whatever she wants. Well, I'd rather not be involved. I mean, just think of everything you've done for her.
You say Nasty wanted time to prepare. Prepare for what?
Why don't you ask her? I've said enough already. I don't want any trouble with her. That would cause nothing but grief and aggravation. And there's no time for that now.
Things in Abessa are dire.
By Ragnar's beard. Have you...
We have to talk.
Get the hell out! You need me to cut you so you actually get the message?
Just stop the craziness, okay? I know what you're planning.
Yeah? And what's that?
This isn't about diplomacy, or even helping the Morcons. I mean, come on. You don't give a shit about the Morcons or their goals.
How would you know?
You really think I don't know you by now? You used our time together to be a better fighter. And now, you want to stir up some real trouble with everyone at the fort here. How am I doing?
You think you're so smart. Well, you're way off.
So this isn't about revenge for what they did to you here, when they forced you to leave?
Who told you about that?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that I actually believed you were trying to bring people together. You really think I'm gonna help you start a war with the Berserkers?
The Berserkers? You still think this is about them? No, dumbass. I'm after the shitheels who called themselves my friends. The people I was closest to. The ones who stabbed me in the back and took everything I had. Now it's payback time. If they're here, I'll find them. Or I'll find someone who knows where they are.
What makes you so sure they're still in the fort? They could just as easily be in the crater with the Duke of Ateris.
Maybe. But might as well check here before I start shooting up the whole fucking crater.
You think your chances are any better at the fort?
Yes, and we've already been to the crater, remember? That place is a maze. Too many places to hide. If they're there, we need to find out exactly where.
Okay, maybe I can help you find your old buddies.
Oh yeah, huh. Well, maybe now I don't want you to.
Too bad. I'm not letting you screw everything up here. I have my own plans, you know. Besides, better to have you on my side than against me. And I'm pretty sure you'd be against me if I left now.
You never know.
So what exactly happened back there anyway?
Well, when we were fighting against the Albs, I spent a lot of time outside the fort. Like the time I helped you at the Ice Palace battle, which, by the way, you seem to have forgotten about. I had to put my own shit on hold, which gave my guys a lot of time to think about stuff. Like how to completely screw me over.
Yeah, you turned your back for a second.
Yeah, well, I was kind of important back then. Lots of people wanted to bring me down, take my place. Including my so-called allies, the people I trusted the most. They got together with my bodyguards and came up with a plan. And it worked. Those fucks took everything I had. I was on the run for a while. Not a fun time, let me tell you that. That's when I found the Morcons. They might have a screw loose, but at least you know where you stand with them.
What have you found out so far?
Dan, one of my old bodyguards, was spotted in the Ateris Entertainment District a few days ago.
How long have you known that for?
Long enough. It didn't seem smart for me to go in there alone. Who knows how many of his asshole pals he has with him.
Why did he betray you? What was in it for him?
My Elexit. That fucker disappeared with all of it.
And how much was that?
What do you think? I was the Duke's sister, remember? I knew about every dirty deal, and I always got a piece. Anyway, I let my guard down for a second. It was all he needed to find out where I hid my stash. So yeah, I owe him. He's probably in some crater whorehouse right now, spending my fucking money.
I can help. Let's head to the entertainment district. We'll find this old bodyguard of yours.
We better get going then. Just like old times. Kicking ass is always more fun when you're along for the ride.
You say the sweetest things.
Hey, we haven't lost yet, right?
Let's make sure it stays that way. This is one sleazy place. Ugh. Let's keep going.
Yeah, let's find that asshole before we go catch something.
If we don't put up some resistance, all is lost.
Hey, asshole!
Looks like you're swimming in shards. Shame they're not actually yours to spend.
Oh, I get it. You must be Nasty's new lapdog. If you think you're getting something out of this, you're gonna be disappointed. Get lost, pal.
You'd love that, wouldn't you?
This is your new bodyguard. You fucking kidding? This loser can't even lift his weapon.
Come on. Cough up all the money you stole from Nasty.
Yeah, right. I'll give you a foot massage, too. Get the fuck out before I whip your ass.
Oh, I don't think so.
Fine. We'll do it your way.
That's the way to handle that.
I'll
get you!
I won't be coming back anytime soon.
Gun down!
Why are you so worried about that?
What do I think of it? Better to keep that to myself. But
You're asking for this.
Let's keep going.
You got your ears everywhere.
Yeah, right.
That's the way to handle that.
the enemy is coming. Whatever we do.
Got something interesting to say?
Basically, it makes no difference.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, let's find that asshole before we both catch something.
The enemy is coming. Whatever.
Unbelievable.
You actually once trusted this Dan with your life?
Shit, man, you know the score. Once you're dealing with Alexit, anything goes.
Still, he's not exactly the loyal type. Wouldn't turn my back on him.
Yeah, well, what can I say? It was a shitty time. I made shitty decisions.
At least he's not a problem anymore. Anyone else we need to take care of?
Take your pick. Almost figured out where one of them is.
Another old bodyguard? Your right-hand man, maybe?
I'll let you know when I find him. Until then, I've got some training to do. Just look at this. Where was I again? Oh, yeah. Just look at this rat's nest. Shitty food, shitty company, shitty shitheads.
Do you want to go back?
Not at all. It's great here.
There is no figuring you out. Okay, fine. I'll take you to Thialg. Can't wait to see how this turns out.
Okay, so? Is there any reason you're staring at me like that?
Well,
Out with it.
I'd like...
He wants to fight you.
What the hell? You, need some training?
Yes. No. What I mean is, I need you to...
Don't be afraid. If you want to fight me...
It's not that.
Then what?
The maniac wants you to thrash him.
Sorry, what?
That might be putting it too casually. The easiest way would be for me to provoke you, but that would be impolite. So...
Okay, that's enough. Quit messing around. Whatever you might have taken, I have no time for this lunacy. So if you'll excuse me, I have things to do.
I could also strike at him like this.
Let it go. Thialg was very clear. If you assault him that way, he'll definitely retaliate. Better to leave him in peace and find another victim.
No need. I already have what I need.
You do? But I thought you said...
Even a negative outcome is an outcome, like writing a doctoral thesis. Only a small amount of research is needed if one wishes to prove a hypothesis. If it transpires that the hypothesis is false, the thesis is still valid, so long as it is adequately comprehensive and accurate.
You lost me a long while back.
The important thing is that you helped me to complete my latest investigation. Thank you for your assistance. We will continue once I have further analyzed the data gathered so far. If you have time, I would gladly attempt another experiment later. Excellent! To quote a popular phrase, things will get worse.
hear that a lot, but it doesn't feel that way.
A few years ago, you were just a baby, but you don't seem to miss a thing.
Cool. Later, okay?
You're what they call a nice guy. But in a good way.
Oh yeah, and I gotta admit, I was wrong about you. Now listen up, I wasn't finished. Look at the height of these things. There must have been thousands living here. The whole population of Magellan would fit in just these two buildings. It's amazing they didn't start slaughtering each other, living so close together. Better watch your step.
I hope I'll make the right decision. What Skyans actually stand for still isn't clear. Somehow, they're not that different.
All right. This should be good enough.
Here? Someone could walk by any second.
True, but my men are on guard over there, so I can be sure they won't be able to hear us.
What's wrong? You don't trust them?
Not anymore. I thought I was being paranoid at first, but now I'm sure one of my bodyguards is plotting with the outlaws against me.
Huh. You think they want to kill you? Rob you?
You know that we took in a lot of former outlaws at the fort. They call themselves the Abandoned. Well, the outlaws who settled in the crater of Ateris think of them as the worst kind of traitors. They want nothing more than to see every last one dead.
Then we have to stop them.
Yes, but how? I have an important position at the fort, and spend most of my time out in the field. That makes me a good target for any spies trying to infiltrate the Berserkers. It's much easier to send sensitive information to the outlaws of Ateris from out here than it is from Tavar. Or the fort.
Okay, I get it. But it still sounds pretty paranoid. Not like you at all. Why would one of your own men want to betray you? Didn't you vet them before you let them join?
What was there to vet? They're a bunch of crooked bastards who were about to be kicked out of the fort. But I took them under my wing and gave them the chance to fight for us anyway.
Well, that's just great.
You can't always pick and choose your comrades in arms.
So what can I do to help?
I just found out one of my bodyguards met with the outlaws outside recently. But I don't know which one exactly. I want you to keep a close eye on them. Find out who the traitor is.
My head. Infection. I'd already forgotten about it again.
It'll be difficult with Kaya coming along. I should do it alone. Ugh. What?
Kaya's...
I see. Neat summary. You've been a berserker for a long time, right?
Long as I can remember.
Have you always been a warrior?
I do what needs doing. Right now, that's fighting.
Okay. So, have you ever met a real outlaw?
Yeah.
And? What do you think of them?
Too much posturing.
Right. Okay. And what about Kaya? Are you loyal to her? Or are you thinking about stabbing her in the back one day?
I'd rather die than let anything happen to Kaya.
Yeah, I believe you. Aren't you kind of young for a warrior?
Hey, I may be green, but I'm a quick learner. And there ain't no finer teacher than Kaya.
Can't argue with you there.
I've learned a lot, and that's thanks to her. It's such an honor to serve beside her.
You been to those forests nearby recently? While off duty, maybe?
The only thing that'll take me off duty is an arrow to the head. I'll follow Kaya's orders, period.
You're trying to tell me that you never want to see something different? Come on, kid.
Back in the old days, maybe, with the outlaws, I mean. But I was a kid then, had nothing to lose. But I made a living at the fort. I was already a pretty good fighter, knew the ropes. Outlaws forever, fuck all the rest. That was me. Till the first time I saw a berserker, Kaya. I'd never seen a berserker woman, and never anyone like her. Figured if somebody like her could be in charge, the berserkers were alright with me. So I snuck away and joined them. Been Kaya's bodyguard ever since. Best choice I ever made. She's, well, you know.
Yeah, I'll do that. Is everything okay?
And then Morcons overran us. I thought we were screwed.
You survived.
Yeah, by the skin of my sack. I gotta be more careful in the future. Kaya ordered us to drink less, stay sharp. 1 second of carelessness, boom! Dead.
Good luck.
Huh. Thanks.
What did you do before you became Kaya's bodyguard?
Huh? What? Why'd you ask? I haven't done something wrong, have I?
I don't know. Have you?
What? No, of course not. Wait, what was the question again? Oh, yeah, right. What I did before. I was with the Outlaws, back when Logan, Duke of Tavar, was boss. A lot changed when the Berserkers took command of the fort. I didn't want to have anything to do with them assholes in the crater, so I threw my lot in with the Berserkers.
Did you completely cut off contact with the others?
Most of them, yeah. Half of them would like to see me dead, know what I mean? I still do some deals with a handful of them, but that's it.
I see. You were in contact with an outlaw from the crater recently, right?
Ah, shit. Yeah, I was. Just traded a few things, you know? A ration here, a few Elex there. Nothing more than that.
You know how that looks, right?
Oh, come on. Get off my ass, man. Not like I blabbed about our plans or anything. It's fine for me to earn a little on the side. I'd never put us at risk.
If you say so.
Hey, listen. Let's keep this between us, okay? Don't get me into shit for making a little extra Alexa. Please.
I'm curious to see if Kaya sees things just as clearly. I have news about your bodyguards.
So, who is it? Who's plotting with the outlaws?
Jabak. He's been meeting with a few guys from the crater, but it seems harmless.
Harmless? They're the enemy.
Look, Jabak was a nobody. Just another guard in the fort, and a big fan of Tavar's former Duke, Logan. He's a berserker because his own people left him no other choice, and he's happy to go with the flow. But he still has contacts in the crater. Looks to me like he's just doing a little business on the side. Of course, just because he's not planning some big betrayal doesn't mean he doesn't blab to them from time to time. Best not to talk about sensitive things in front of him.
Are you serious? I should kill him! If I didn't hold such a high office. Who would trust a leader who executes her own men? My reputation would be in tatters. Although, no one would think anything if you were to do it. You're not the Oracle of Tavar. You don't have people depending on you. You don't have to answer for everything and everyone. You can kill Jabak. For me. You know he deserves it.
Calm down. You're starting to lose it.
What do you expect after telling me something like that? Look, I need some time to process this. Just give me some...
Well, look at you. Trying to escape, huh? You should pay more attention to the rule.
Hey, man, I don't know what you mean.
Sure you do. Kaya's not happy about your shady deals with the outlaws in the crater.
Shit. Hadn't crossed...
Obviously. We probably shouldn't discuss it further.
Oh, man, this really... So, guess all I can do is get the... Okay. Shit. Guess I better not do any more trading with those...
I think...
Yeah, fine. Some women are...
So yeah, I kinda need your help again.
Found someone else?
Damn right. And this asswipe's really... It's back to the castle. Matt, that's the bastard's name, is in tight with the
The castle? So what did this Mac guy...
I don't want to talk about it.
If I'm going to help you take down...
Here it is. Bet you anything we find Matt here.
Why so sure?
He's a real skirt chaser. If there's women around, that's where he'll be. Right behind you. What was I saying?
I was never really in charge of the Ice Palace. It was a painful lesson. Thanks for the reminder.
Anytime.
Come on, baby. You know you want to.
You don't get it, do you?
You have no idea what you're missing. Believe me.
Hey.
Oh, fuck. What?
I'm about to wipe that smug grin off your face.
Hey now, what kind of a greeting is that? Don't I get a kiss? At least a hug?
Shut the fuck up, Matt.
Seems like you pissed off Nasty. Not a smart move.
Oh, yeah? And who the fuck are you supposed to be? Oh, so sorry. I don't have time for this right now. If you'll excuse me.
You're going to stay right where you are. We're gonna settle this right now.
Oh, I'm so sick of these fucking jealous assholes. So, what? You want to mess me up? That it? Listen, you clown. I don't know why you're letting this stupid skank use you, but I can tell you right now, it's not worth it. You think she'd be better in bed, the mouth she has on her.
I said shut the fuck up.
You shouldn't.
Oh, really? This should.
Wow, what the
I'll
fuck
show
is
you.
wrong with you?
So, is that... And you think letting him live was the right decision? But you can't be...
We'll see when... If he's on our side, fight.
Not good enough.
You really have...
I don't want to hear this.
Can't you see it?
I have
Being tough is all well and good. As long as it doesn't turn...
Oh, you think you know everything, don't you? If only you...
Stop. You're losing...
Is that so? Maybe I should teach you some manners.
Do you even... That's not the Kaya who was once my...
Enough of this. I don't know...
All I see is a resentful warrior who leads through... Carry on like this, and soon your own...
Let's speak clearly then.
I want you by my side. I need your strength. We have an enormous task ahead of us.
All right. I should take some time. There's probably a lot for me to...
Okay, you do.
Look after our little one.
I'll check on...
So yeah,
So what did this Mac guy...
Come on, baby. You know you want.
You were involved...
I got some crazy...
I don't...
That's it, I'm gonna...
Right. We'll see who's left. I'll show you!
Don't let him get away.
Like that.
So what did this Mac...
Come on, baby. You know you want to.
You don't get it, do you?
Talk to the brethren.
I'll show you! That's it!
Talk to the brethren here for too long, and your brain will turn to mush.
So, Matt was your,
He was nothing, okay? We had some fun together, and that's all there was to it. Let's not make a big thing about it. He certainly, couldn't, if you know what I mean. Didn't have any trouble running his mouth off, though, telling everyone about us. Asshole.
Guess he wanted to brag about being with the Duke's sister. Like you said, total asshole.
Do we have to keep talking about this?
I don't suppose he was the last person on your payback list.
Not even close. Once I've figured out where the next one is, you'll be the first to know.
No idea. What was it again? That's... shit. Where am I?
What the hell?
Yeah. I'll...
Look,